USA versus Mexico. Welcome back to the Worldtour Channel. Today we're going to talk about two countries, and we'll give you some fun but informative stuff here. And we're going to really dive right into which one's a better travel destination, USA or Mexico. So the USA and Mexico are neighboring countries, obviously, and the United States of America is a country of 50 states covering a vast swath of North America. Mexico is a country in the southern portion of North America and is bordered by the United States. Both are very beautiful and amazing countries to travel to. So let's look at number 10. What time to visit these countries? For USA, the time to visit depends on what part of the country you're planning to travel to. Generally, May to September witnesses the highest footfall of tourists. Although the most beautiful months on the east and west coast of the country are spring and fall. Now, Mexico. Mexico is a huge country and the weather varies by season and region. The optimum time to visit is generally between December and April, when there is virtually no rain. It's the heart of the dry season and not quite as busy as December or February, when people travel during the school holidays. Let's take a look at number 9, the cities. In the USA, there are many cities to travel to and leisurely enjoy. There's California, New York City, Boston, Austin in Texas, Williamsburg in Virginia, San Francisco, Honolulu, Chicago, Santa Fe in New Mexico, Charleston in South Carolina, New Orleans are some great cities to visit. Now let's take a look at Mexico. Mexico isn't all beach and deserts. There are also great cities to visit, like Cancun, Cabo San Lucas, Mexico City, Guadalajara, Acapulco, Merida, Taxco, Puebla City, Playa del Carmen, Puerto Vallarta are some cities to visit while traveling in Mexico. Let's take a look at number 8, beaches. In the USA, there are many beautiful beaches to relax and have fun. There's Honolulu, Lahaina, Oahu, Wailea, Kuala Kona are some beaches in Hawaii. There's also Clearwater, Miami Beach, Panama City Beach, St. Pete Beach, Pensacola Beach, Siesta Key, St. Augustine Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Navarre, Hollywood are the beaches located in Florida. There are also beaches like Jekyll Island in Georgia, North Myrtle Beach, and Hilton Head in South Carolina, Virginia Beach in Virginia, Newport Beach in California. There are many luxurious hotels, B's&B's, and inns near these beaches. In Mexico, the best beach in Mexico is Tula, a 90-minute drive south of Cancun. There's also Puerto Vallarta, Isla Mujeres, Salaluta, Yalapa, Playa del Carmen, Barucias, Los Cabos, Cancun, and Maloya are wonderful beaches to relax and get your surf on. Number 7, caves and caverns. For USA, caves and caverns are fascinating. Mammoth Cave National Park protects a portion of the longest known cave system in the world. There are also Carlsbad Caverns National Park in New Mexico, Ruby Falls in Tennessee, Luray Caverns in Virginia, which are all very beautiful. In Mexico, Mexico also has many caves and caverns. Some of them are Cenote Santa Cruz in Acumal, Cenote Sac Actun in Tumal, Rio Secreto in Playa del Carmen, Actun Chen in Acumal, Cenote Chactun in Playa del Carmen. The entire state of Quintana Roo is known for its beautiful and brilliant cenotes, or sinkholes, created by the collapse of limestone rock. Number 6, drinks. USA. There are bars all around to drink from. There's Old Fashioned, Negroni, Daiquiri, Manhattan, Whiskey Sour, Dry Martini, Margarita, Mojito, and many others. Original American drinks made in the United States are root beer, eggnog, Kool-Aid, and bacon soda. In Mexico, you got margaritas, michelada, paloma, tequila, wine, sangrita, mangonada, liquado, bandera mexicana, aguas frescas are drinks to try out while chilling in Mexico. Number 5, historical places. In the USA, America has a lot of historical destinations. The Washington Monument in America's capital, Washington, D.C., the country's first library, first subway system, first public school, and public park in Boston. Gettysburg Battlefield, the 6,000-acre Civil War military park where the historical Civil War happened. There are preserved colonial sites in Williamsburg, Philadelphia. America's first capital city has historical places such as Independence Hall. There are many historical homes, museums, and monuments all over the USA. Now, Mexico. There are many historical and ancient destinations in Mexico. Chichen Itza is one of Mexico's most impressive historical sites. It was built by the Mayas and Toltecs. Teotihuacan was a holy Mesoamerican city built in around 400 BC in what is now Mexico and forms one of the country's oldest archaeological sites. Tulum is a Mayan site in Mexico's Quintana Roo region. Chapultepec Castle, an 18th century building in Mexico City's Chapultepec Park, now contains Mexico's National History Museum. There are historical places such as El Teposteco, Exmal, St. Augustine, Templo Mayor, Castillo de Chapultepec, Tenochtitlan, Mexico National Museum of Anthropology. Number 4. Food and cuisine. USA. There are so many foods to try out in the US. Traditional USA dishes are apple pie, hamburgers, clam chowder, bagel and lox, deep dish pizzas, Texas barbecue. Thanksgiving is an important date on the American culinary calendar. It is considered a day to enjoy turkey, cranberry sauce, pumpkin pie, green bean casserole, and bellyaches with friends and family. In Mexico, Mexico cuisine is full of unique and native foods such as taco, burrito, Tex-Mex, enchiladas, mole, guacamole, tamales, tortillas, quesadillas, asada, fajitas, chilaquiles, salsa, and chips, etc. If you love spicy food, then Mexico is a must-go place for you. Number 3. Let's talk about wildlife. In the USA, the best national parks will rival any you'll see traveling abroad. From the American Serengeti of Yellowstone National Park to California's Channel Islands National Park, also known as the Galapagos of North America, each park offers plenty of awe-inspiring opportunities to witness wildlife in its natural habitats. Yellowstone National Park in spanning Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho is the first and arguably best national park in the U.S. is a sprawling 2.2 million acres wilderness. Bison, elk, foxes, grizzly, and black bears, mule, deer, bighorn sheep, wolverines, and mountain lions can be seen there. Denali National Park in Alaska in the vast wilderness is where you can find caribou, moose, Dall sheep, wolves, and grizzly bears. If you ever want to see a grizzly bear in the wild, your chances are good in Glacier, which boasts North America's healthiest grizzly populations. The most prominent includes coyotes, foxes, jackrabbits, kangaroo rats. Roadrunners and hummingbirds can be found in Saguaro National Park in the heart of the Sonoran Desert. Everglades National Park in Florida, 1.5 million acres of subtropical wilderness where freshwater, seawater, and terrestrial environments collide. Now, Mexico. Calakmul is a jungle reserve on the edge of Mexico's border with Guatemala, home to the Maya ruin of Calakmul, and is one of the country's largest protected natural areas. Each year, millions of monarch butterflies make their way to the Rosario Sanctuary in Michoacan, their final resting place after their long migration from the north. Firefly Forest in Talsaca, where millions of fireflies mate in the months of June, July, and August in this forest sanctuary that is open to visitors. Sea of Cortez, a thin stretch of ocean between California and Mexico's mainland, is home to an incredibly rich and diverse ecosystem of marine plants and animals, including bull sharks. Number 2, culture. USA. The culture of the USA is mixed. It's mainly Western cultured, European origin, and form. There are all sorts of people living in America, so there are varieties of cultures. The diversity among people is tremendous. In New York, the cultural capital of America and one of the greatest cultural cities of the world, has musicals and theater. There's a symphony orchestra in Boston and many other cultural places and museums all around the USA. Mexico! Let's see what Mexico has. The culture of Mexico reflects the country's complex history and is the result of the general blending of native culture, particularly Mesoamerican, with Spanish culture and other immigrant cultures. It It has a mixture of strong native legends, artistic expression, and Spanish culture, which makes it unique to visit. Arts are unique and distinct, which represents Mexico's rich history and colorful pride. Full of paintings, murals, folk arts. Proud of their native heritage, Mexican people have preserved many of their ancestors' traditions. Many of these are now in Mexican music. They have their own unique dances, cinemas, holidays, sports, and games. Number 1. Natural Wonders. For USA, natural wonders are a sight to see. There are many natural wonders all over the United States. Niagara Falls in New York. This waterfall is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Kailua on the big island of Hawaii sends streams of lava streaming into the Pacific Ocean. The Grand Canyon is a steep-sided canyon carved by the Colorado River in Arizona, United States. There's a geyser named Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming. Other natural wonders are Yosemite Valley in California, Arches in Utah, Crater Lake in Oregon, Arches in Utah, Mount Desert Island in Maine, Bruce Canyon in Utah, and Hubbard Glacier in Alaska. For Mexico, there are various kinds of beautiful locations in Mexico. Lake Chapala in Jalisco, in Mexico's largest freshwater lake and a sacred location for Huichol Indians of Mexico's southwest. There are beautiful canyons such as Copper Canyon in Chihuahua and Sombrero Canyon in Chiapas. There are also Nevado de Toluca, which is one of Mexico's many ancient volcanoes. Popocatépetl and Iztaccíhuatl are 2 of Mexico's famous volcanoes. There are also natural wonders such as Marita Islands in Nayarit, Tapestro Hill in Morelos, Potero Chico in Nuevo Leon, Balsatec Prisms in Hidalgo, Pena de Bernal in Querétaro, Parque National Grutas de Chimalhuacán in Guerrero, Isla de Nevados in Sonora. Mexico is more affordable to travel, yet the United States is safer to travel. But choosing where to travel mainly depends on your perspective. Both are very beautiful countries with many things to discover and enjoy. Hope you enjoy traveling to both countries. Thank you for watching our channel, and if you think this video was helpful, please share and subscribe to support so we can create more helpful content.